Oh, they never got back there, did they?
No!
There's a palpable sense of disgruntlement.
How do the back rows feel about their Jaffa Cake denial?
We're really pissed off.
God?
How are you enjoying it? How are you holding up? I've been watching every single one, and it's a real pleasure and a trip to watch it with you all. And you know, kind of usually, you know, other filmmakers would just kind of like fuck off to the bar, you know, we're sitting there with you every step of the way.
Yeah. And every now and again we go off to the bar. We come back. So any questions?
Any questions on the last four before we get on to the final three? This man.
What is your favorite episode?
Wow.
Episode 2, Series 3. Oh, sorry.
I think actually, like the next one coming up is probably our favourite of both series, and which is Gone, which is you're going to see next, and it's the one that we had a fan vote for. The last 3 episodes here that are coming up are very dear to me because like the first one up. The 5th episode of the 2nd series, I think it's the best one we ever did personally, and then the last 2 have been very emotional.
I've got a soft spot for the second one of the 2nd series when we lose our jobs and there's the cuckoo's nest. No, that's true. The one with it's the one with the Phantom, you know, with Tim losing his job and stuff. And I love one of my favourite jokes in the whole show is the fact that the liaison that Daisy goes to see the job. The woman who works at the temping agency that gets Daisy the job is like 12 years old. She was called Gemma Paddle. What was it? Gemma Puddle. Gemma Puddle. She was 12. But it goes along with the theme in the show that, you know, even though Tim and Daisy are young, there are always people a lot younger than them.
We should see more of in the next episode. Let's have another question. Okay.
Jim Lang.
Lady in red.
Lady.
What advice do you have to aspiring filmmakers to make you both?
Boring. Next one. There's no formula, man. Just stick with it, go for it, do your own stuff, get it out there, you know. Don't take no for an answer.
I say follow your dream.
All right. Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep reaching for the stars. The voice of Shaggy said that.
Lady in red.
Okay, Lady in red in the glasses.
Was the wardrobe your own?
Oh, no, where are we? I'm confused.
As a man's boy.
I was pointing to that lady there.
Waving.
Waving.
It was a question.
Are either of you planning to do any more work with Bill Bailey?
Oh, I'd love to.
Always, yeah. Bill's a friend, and you know, and if the opportunity ever arises, we'll always take it. He's a fantastic stand-up and a wonderful guy, and you can't. Bill's one of the sweetest, nicest men in the world, and I've had many good times with Bill, and I hope to have many more. We whale watched over Kaikoura in New Zealand once.
Have any of you guys ever seen
He's
Bill
a bit like
Bailey?
Minnie in a way. He's quite hairy in his little face.
Have you guys ever seen Bill Bailey stand-up? Anybody seen him? Bill Bailey, if you haven't seen his stand-up, you can get his DVDs like on Region 2. He's fantastic. He's one of the biggest live comedians in the UK. He's absolutely fantastic. Okay, another question. Man on the side there.
I know you're busy. Your schedules are like
Britain.
being speeded up. Still me, still English. But would you ever do a space movie or film?
I don't know. It's funny. That's come up a couple of times recently, and I think Jess feels differently. And if she was here, she could defend herself. I don't know. Both me and Simon are of the feeling that like space really. It's great seeing it on the big screen, but I think there's something about the ambition of it, the fact that it was made for the small screen, but it looks big. I think if you made it for the cinema, I think something would be lost. There's a slightly sort of aspirational quality to Spaced in terms of both the characters and also us making it at the time. And, you know, the part of the charm is that it's kind of, you know, we were in our 20s kind of like, you know, aping kind of Hollywood films and you know, on a small budget in a suburban like London location. And I think if it went to the big screen, I think part of that would be lost, that charm, personally.
I agree with Edgar. And also, someone asked a question about the costumes. They weren't our clothes, but we did pick them, is the answer.
Okay, another question. At the back there.
Alright, I have Richard Schausen in college.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Have you got it with you?
But,
We have pictures.
we have pictures.
Bring it, I want to see it.
Have you seen the last 3 episodes before? Go and get the dog then.
Fucking dog! No, don't stay.
Simon's having sort of like schnauzer cold turkey right now.
About average, how long did it take to actually make each season?
Make each scene.
Well, each
Season.
Oh, series. Sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. To shoot each season, I think the first series was maybe like 8 weeks, and the second series was like 9 weeks. I think we went over on the second series. Second series was really tough to make for all of us, and we went kind of over schedule. So I think maybe the second series was like 9.5 weeks.
As opposed to-
I think the second series was 11 days, 11 nights. It was 9.5 weeks.
Pre and post production on top of that, the edit takes a long time, and so
Yeah.
altogether was and with the writing takes about 18 months, I guess.
Well, literally, I mean, people always ask why it skipped kind of 2 years. It's just, it takes a long time to make, and you know, they say the line at the start is like 18 months since the first series had come out. So yeah, it was nearly 2 years later when we did the second series. But because it's only basically the 4 of us doing it. It's Simon and Jess writing it, myself and Nina Park producing it. It was kind of a pretty small team. And that's one of the reasons there aren't more episodes, or certainly within the series there aren't more episodes, because you know, it's like making sort of 7 mini features, and it was kind of tough to do on the budget. Okay, another question.